Hello everyone, this is Sam with Terminal Magic, and I'm doing a cube draft on Cockatrice right now. We're using Sky's Cube. You can find the link on our website, www.terminalmagic.com. And yeah, it's exciting. I'm pretty familiar with the cubes, so I have some ideas of what I want to do. Probably go into some kind of ramp deck, but I mean, of course, you just have to judge on what's in the first packs and what you see, etc. So yeah, there's certain cards that aren't in there. That's good to know that they aren't in there. I'm just waiting for it to start. Really, I don't have LOL. I don't have literally much to say. Just kind of waiting for rain to join, and then hopefully we can get some matches in. Okay, let's take a look and see what we've cracked. Metamorph. Okay. Well, Metamorph is good, but I mean Mox is Mox, and so is that Mox as well. I think I'm more inclined for a white deck, and I'm passing black cards right now. It's fucking Cube. Cube. Let's hope this guy doesn't drop. I almost guarantee he will, but it's alright. So I think I'm going to go with Mox Pearl. Though Mox Jet's a better splash color. This is tough. Which one's the better one? And Trigamage is in here too, which is really tough as well. I think I'm going to go... actually, I'm pretty inclined to go black, so I'm gonna take Mox Jet and see what happens and get instantly punished. Ah, shoot. It's alright, though. So, what do we have here? We have land tax, which is probably going to be the pick. A shit ton of green cards. Might just take the birds, honestly. I like land tax, but I like playing massive green spells as well. And I already kind of have like a ramp direction going on. Giving the player to my left land tax, Mox Pearl is kind of sucky. But I'm kind of feeling making a green deck right now and getting past all these green cards. I'm going to get one of these 3 bombs back. I can kind of tell. And Birds is a really strong card. You can splash a lot of colors off of it. It's really tough to pass a land tax, though. I don't know how I can really do that. But I'd rather just kind of start going green right now. It's what I want to do. And yeah, let's just see what happens with that. We have Wooded Foothills, probably going to be the pick here. Hydra's pretty good. Redstone Zenith is pretty good. Might get that back on the wheel, though. Kind of weak pack overall. All Mine's okay. Dahlia's not really what I'm looking to do. All the red cards are kind of aggressive, so I think I'm just going to take the fetch, stay open, see what happens. I'll be able to get another big green creature of some sort. Ooh, Grave Titan. Well, don't mind if I do. I would love the Tribe Elder. I'd love Genesis and Animate Dead too, but Grave Titan is just so strong. 10 power when you first cast it. Might get the Tribe Elder back, honestly, or the Genesis. I don't think I'll get either one of them back, but maybe, probably one of the two. Mother Runes is really strong. I'd probably take that if I had the Mox Pearl. No, probably not. I mean, I have the Mox Jet as well, and I like playing green black. This is a good sweet creature to ramp into. So yeah, I'll take that pretty happily. This pack, nothing insane. Probably just going to take the Signet here. Stay open. Even though I'm already taking 2 different colored cards. I'm not seeing a lot of green, so I'm kind of kicking myself for not taking that land tax. But I mean, what are you going to do here? So yeah, Signets are just really strong. I'll be able to splash for any really strong blue cards that I see. I'll be able to get other finishers. Edict's good, but I don't really want to take it this early. Noxious Revival is good, but I think I'd just rather the Signet. Maybe try to play less actual spells themselves. Ooh, 3-color junk? Stupid deck? Or am I looking to play like Living Death? Living Death could be really good here. Living Death, Genesis, if I get that back. Sun Titan though, oh man. See, the sucky part about taking the Sun Titan is already past the white cards. I took a friggin' Birds of Paradise over land tax. I kind of want to stay pretty base black right now, and I think Living Death is just a pretty strong build-around card to do that with. But Sun Titan is just so good that it's just really tough for me to pass it. And I have the fetch. I'm willing to go 3 colors, but I don't have any actual white splashing at this point, and passing land tax, I'm just gonna take the Living Death and see if I can do something with that. Marsh Flats is really good. Oblivion Ring is something I can't play. Inferno Titan actually might be legitimate here. It might be like a red black. Ooh, but so is Ancient Tomb. That card looks really good as well. This is a tough one. I'm not in love with this draft so far. I'm just kind of all over the place, taking a bunch of kind of weird, crazy cards. And yeah, sorry guys. I'll try to go faster. So I think I'm gonna take the Inferno Titan. No, I think Ancient Tomb's kind of a unique effect though. I'm gonna take the Inferno Titan. I'll be able to get other signets and stuff like that, and I already have a decent amount of red splash here. Fact or fiction, eh? How many different colors can I go in the first few picks? Ah! This is not... I'm not in love with this at all. This is just so annoying, but... Fact or fiction is kind of what you want with Living Death. I think I'm going to cross out Birds pretty soon, which means I might have to cross out Inferno Titan. But that's okay. I mean, whatever. Like, Fact or fiction is so much stronger than... And Overgrown Tomb? Nah, I gotta go Fact or fiction. The card is just ridiculous. Trigger Mage? Sure. Blue-black. Let's go straight into that. Maybe Splash for the Inferno Titan. Probably not going to play this Birds anymore. Kind of a sucky wasted pick right there, but it is what it is. I like the Trigger Mage though. Hopefully they'll get another Mox or something really, really strong like that. And yeah, it's pretty cool to do with Living Death. Okay, whatever. I don't even care anymore. That's just dumb. That's just so dumb. I think about taking it and it just comes all the way back. I mean, I can't really take it now, but what else am I really going to take? Maybe Splash for the Maelstrom Pulse. Maybe green is actually more open than I thought it is. I don't really want Rampaging Bells. I think I'm going to try to Splash for the Pulse. I think the card, having that card removal looks really good. Bane of Living, pretty good sideboard card. I don't think I'm going to main deck it. Squee, be good if I get like Survival or something like that. So what am I not actually playing here? This. Not a great first pack. I'd say pretty awful. But I like Bloodgift Demon here. I like it more than I like Call of the Herd. And my last card is what? Do I already have it yet? No, I'm still waiting to get it. What is it? Of course, Skyfisher. Yeah, whatever. So not like pretty subpar start. Kind of all over the place. I have a Living Death sort of direction. Kind of trying to play 4 colors. Green got cut pretty hard after getting past those 4 green cards. So I don't know. I'm just not really impressed with how I'm doing so far. There's some picks that I find really questionable, but there's some things that could happen here. Maybe green's more than I thought, but I don't think so though. Maybe I'll get some like another green black fetch of some sort. Maybe sneak attack. Maybe this is a sneak attack deck. I think it might be a sneak attack deck. Sword of Fire and Ice, really, 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 really good. Really, 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 really good. Kind of insane, actually. I don't see how I can pass Sword of Fire and Ice. Even though sneak attack is kind of what I want to do, there's a good chance it's going to wheel back. I want the Blood Crypt. I want the Watery Grave. Vindicate's really strong, but I can't see myself passing a Sword of Fire and Ice when I already have a decent amount of creatures who'd want to wear it. So I'm just going to take that, and let's see what I get past afterwards. So, hoping for that sneak attack to come back, and maybe any kind of like any kind of okay, sorry, I'm getting kind of lost in thought right now. I gotta figure out what I want here. Jace seems pretty good, and I haven't really played with him a lot. I kind of want some more experience with him. Yeah, I think I'm gonna take the Jace. Otherwise, other than that, it'd be something like Stomping Ground, which is pretty good. But I don't know. It's not really. I'm not crazy about it. It'd be better if it was like a green, like a red-blue land or something like that. So I'm gonna try this Jace. See how he goes. I'm definitely playing blue at this point. And whoa, okay. This is a tough friggin' pack. We got Mana Drain, which is just so bonkers. The card will just ramp into all the spells you want to play, but with how ambitious this deck is starting to look right now, I think I'm gonna want something that's a little easier to splash and easier to play. Winston Heath looks pretty good. Pack Rat looks pretty good. Recurring Nightmare is going to be the pick here. Um, with both the Titans, a Living Death of sorts, Trinket Mage if I get another Mox or something like that. And yeah, let's see here. Passing Mana Drain seems wrong, but Recurring Nightmare is so strong in a focused Recurring Nightmare deck that I don't think it's like the worst thing in the world. I would like the Pack Rat back out of this pack or the Snuff Out, but I don't think that's really going to happen. So maybe the Glen Elendra Archmage will come back. But yeah, I'm pretty disappointed in passing a Mana Drain, but I'm happy with the card that I'm getting. I don't really need any more bombs, which is kind of disappointing, but Consecrated Sphinx is super strong. I might not play this Bloodgift Demon, and it seems like I have a decent amount of ramp going on in here. Wild Mongrel? Nah, I can't really play that. I mean, it's going to be splashing for green, not actually playing it. And when you do resolve a Consecrated Sphinx, unless they like get rid of it, it's really tough to lose. Just because those two cards will put you so far ahead, unless you're already on the verge of losing right there on the spot. So I'm going to take the Consecrated Sphinx. I know there are a lot of bombs, and like you'll find your bombs and you'll get there, but I just like playing them honestly. I'm gonna take Evolving Wilds here because my mana base is super ambitious, and right now the only fetch I have is Wood Foothills, which isn't even that great at this point. I mean, it helped me splash for the two off-color cards, but so will this. Deep Analysis is tough to pass, but I am definitely in blue, and I already have some pretty good card draw at the 4th spot. I'd rather just get my fixing all set at this point, and yeah. So with that being said, Frost Titan's good, but I already have 3 6-drops. I don't need another one. Volcanic Island is probably going to be the pick here, because I do need that fixing. Thoughtseize, really strong. Manic Vandal could be good. Black Sun Zenith, Southern Free, but I need the fixing more than anything else. I need some more creatures too to make Recurring Nightmare and Living Death better, but I feel I'm going to be getting those in due time. So I like that pick. Flametongue Kavu, something I want to be doing with the Recurring Nightmare, be bringing it back and forth, and the red fixing is a little stronger now, so I think that's okay. Nothing else really in here. Sacred Foundry's okay. Prophetic Belt's okay. Time Twister is not really what I'm looking to do. So yeah, 4 damage does a lot. I mean, it deals with a lot. Gets rid of a lot of different creatures. Ooh, this is going to be tough. Giftsum Given is good, especially since I do have cards like Living Death and Recurring Nightmare. But I think Disciple of Bolas is super underrated. I mean, Bolas Strongholds, that actually makes it tougher too. I think I'm going to try to go 4 colors. I don't know if I'm really going to play this Pulse. I guess more so 3 colors like Grixis, Recurring Nightmare. I'd rather have... How many 4-drops do I have? 1, 2, 3. I think having another Disciple is okay, and I'll just prioritize, or not another, but a Disciple. Bolas Strongholds is really good, but I want to be a little more proactive and have another creature that's going to do something when it comes into play, especially something that's so strong like that. And Sneak Talk did come back, but so did that Blood Crypt. Yeah, I think it has to be Sneak Attack. I have a lot of pretty cool cards that do things with Sneak Attack, especially since I have the Recurring Nightmare and the Living Death. So yeah, be able to pitch those guys into there and call it a day. Nothing insanely exciting in here. Let me make sure I'm still recording everything. Very good. So I might just take I don't want the land that comes to play tap, but I don't want someone to kill me with it. But I don't want someone killing me with Geth either. But I'll be able to block Geth pretty easily. So I think Campman, I guess. I'm not gonna play it, but there it is. Sure, Wrath of God. Why not? Who cares? Whatever. Have that go right there. But Snuff Up, strong card, good removal. Pick. Dryad Militant, do I care about that? Not really. Wild Mongrel, sure. Huh, Deep Analysis. Awesome. Card's really sweet. Card draw. I have a lot of 4-drops, which I'm not like... Ooh, nice. Mana Vandal. That's probably going to make the main deck, honestly. I'm going to cut this Maelstrom Pulse out. Not necessarily, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 16, 19 playables. green didn't really work out, but the pulse is strong enough to splash for it, as is my fixing. Encampment, I'd rather my lands come and play untapped, except if they're fixing. But, rain, pick faster. Is rain picking? So, what do we have here? Bradbury, probably going to be the pick. Because the card is just so good against me, and it'll be so good for me. I really would like Lantern. Survival. Yeah. Thought about that earlier, but that's okay. The squee, but there's no chance I'm playing heavy green like that. Conscript seems good. Lantern seems really good. But I'm going to go with Bradbury. It's just probably the strongest card in a vacuum in the pack. I'm already in blue. I already want to be doing... I'm going to be hopefully getting more Mana Stones like that. And yeah, it's a Mox Sapphire and a Thrag Tusk. And, Trop Island. And, yeah, but I mean... Mox Sapphire. It's good with my, Trinket Mage. It's good because it's blue. Two on-color Moxes seems pretty good. It's tough passing the Thrag Tusk, even though like that's super ambitious. It's just like it's crazy good with cards like Living Death and Recurring Nightmare. But I have a lot of pretty good cards like that, and it's good with the Sneak Attack too, for that matter. But I mean, Mox Sapphire is just awesome. It's tough to pass any kind of power like that. Let's see here. Anything outstanding? It might just be City of Brass pick. Kind of keep my fixing wide open. Not the best because it does damage to me, but I don't have a lot of cards other than well, I had a couple, but I mean, look at my creatures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 creatures is pretty good. Can't pick a solid. Don't want Brainstorm. Don't really want top. Maybe I do want top. I can get it with Trinket Mage. That's pretty good. I don't really want to hurt myself with Brass, even though that's a good card. I'm kind of reluctant to do that. Let's see here. Dewblade's good. Polluted Delta kind of has to be the pick after picking a top. Since it's both the colors that I'm in. Yeah, I think that's a pretty easy pick with what's in there. Skilling would be kind of cool, but I think I might get the back on the wheel. Doomblade would be nice, but maybe Doomblade should be the pick. I don't have a ton of removal, but it feels like I'm playing my own game to a point. And I do have a decent amount of removal on my creatures, so I want my mana to be better than not better, if that makes any sense. It's kind of like a clunky way of saying it, but 27. But I don't know. I'm just kind of picky like that. Dance of the Dead, awesome, good reanimation spell. I like it better than Cryptic or Opposition here at this point because I'm not making a lot of tokens. I'm going to be trying to get creatures in my graveyard to a point. So yeah, pretty easy pick here. A lot of good cards in this pack, but I'm not even close to white right now. Probably Manowar. Yeah, it has to be Manowar. It's good with Recurring Nightmare. It's just a good tempo card at that time. Forbid's alright, but I'd rather have like more removal creatures at this point. Maybe get one of these 3 burn spells back. I'll probably get like Curate back, but whatever, it's fine. Ooh, let's see. Avalanche Riders, Aether Adept, Duress. Duress just might have to be it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 creatures. Bloodgood Theme is not a definite one. Avalanche Riders is pretty good. How many 4-drops do I have? I have a lot, and I'll be able to ramp them pretty well. This is tough. This is pretty tough right now. You know, I think I want the Duress, honestly, because I don't have a, like, other than Maelstrom Pulse, I don't have a lot of ways to like, actually deal with permanents. And, Jesus, do I really want that? I'm not going to play the Aether Adept, because that's kind of asking a lot of my mana. You know, I do have, like, some pretty good fixing.
I'm gonna get Duress. I like Duress. It's a card that I don't really play enough with, so I kind of want to try it and see what happens. Mortify, treat the Angel Strig on white. What's this card again? Corpse Dance. I'm not the biggest fan of Corpse Dance. I feel like you need to be playing like a lot of reanimation targets, and this would be the deck to do it in. But whatever. Like, especially with like how the graveyards are organized on here. I'm just gonna get Powder Keg as a sideboard card. Do I have any white fixing in here? No, not really. I would like the Mortify, but it's okay not having it. So we'll go with Powder Keg. I'm not gonna main deck it, but that's fine. I'm not thrilled with how this deck came out, but I'm not disappointed if that makes any sense. Visiting Mortars, fine card, decent removal. Nothing insane, but nothing terrible either. He'll get the Thragtos back. No, probably won't happen. Because why would it? Orangutang, really good. Kiga? Kiga's actually good with Sneak Attack because you can bring it in, attack with it, and then it dies instantly. It's a single blue. It's another massive creature, but I do have a decent amount of, I have these 3 stones. So I should be able to get there. Not super easily, but kind of easy. My curve is extremely high. So yeah, Kiga. I mean, it's good with Recurring Nightmare as well. Academy Runes? I don't think I'm gonna play Academy Runes, so I'd rather just take Pride Mage and not get murdered by that. Same with Scavenging Huge. I'd rather not get murdered by that. Pride Mage, Ooze. So let's count the number of playables I have. 1, these are lands in my opinion. 1, 2, 3, 8, 13, 18, 23, 24, 25. I'm going to play 24 cards, I feel. If anyone is willing to play extra matches after, let me know because I'm recording. Thank you. Colonnade, I'll take it. What's my last card? What did I get? What did I get last? Gerde! Hey, I called it. So, let's get rid of all the cards we're definitely not going to play. These are lands, so I'm not going to play Gitu Kamen either. Hopefully I don't embarrass myself too much in these games. But you never know what could happen. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14, 19, 6, 11, 16, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 25 cards that I want to play. I might just get rid of the Bloodgift Demon because it's the only card I have other than Consecrated Sphinx, which just does nothing when it comes into play or when it sits around. And I have a decent amount of card draw, so I'm not too worried about that. Everything else in here is pretty good. I don't mind playing 24 spells. Actually, whatever, honestly. And yeah, so any of the cards that I just definitely don't want to play in here, I might just cut the pulse and just try to stay really tight with my mana. Bring it in if I need to. Because I don't really have any other actual green splash in here. Mechanic Lion's okay. Oh, I guess I have 2, but I think I'd rather just play 23 at this point. Comes a go. Okay. So we'll figure out our mana right now. Join this room. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 blue sources for 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll just throw in like 1, 2, 3, 4 for now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And we have 1, 2. Two for 9, so we'll put in 2, 3, 4. 3 red, will that be enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. More than enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 8 for 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. 7 for 9, 8 for 11. 3 difference, 3 difference. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I think that's fine. I want to be playing my black spells kind of early, it seems. As for my blue spells, I think this will be fine. And we'll just see how that comes along. Do I have my mountains in here? I do, 2 mountains. I think that's good too. Because the only double red symbol I have is Inferno Titan. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 red symbols. Monty won $500 on a Scratchy. In case you guys wanted to know that. So I'm going to download this deck right now. And yeah, we'll get to playing in just a moment.